afternoon, print fan. My name's Darren. Welcome back to the print shop. It's afternoon because it's 2 o'clock. I don't feel like I've gotten much done today. I did make a book for Bob. I have to redo the vinyl that I printed for Bob because there was a color change and I didn't do it. I thought that it didn't matter, but apparently it did. I did get the sticker packs ready. So I had a little bit of fun and did different stickers, closing the backs. So anyway, I gotta pick a ball up off the floor. They're ready to go. I'm gonna go drop them off at the post office. They are just a regular stamp, so there's no tracking, just because I can't afford to spend, I think it's $3 a piece to send them with tracking. So I spent 55 cents to ship them. So if you filled out the form, then look for those. I think I said I did a book for Bob. That was a spiral bound book. Seems like I've been doing a lot of those lately, so good there. As far as kind of what else is on the schedule today, not a ton of things. There are some things that I can catch up on, and I have some backlit that I can print, and I should print. So other than that, I'm gonna see what we gotta do. So stick around and I'll try to entertain you. Just got back from the post office and dropped off the sticker packs, and Alex bought me a dot from my wish list. That was very kind of you, Alex. I am now going to take a break and play with it. I've always wanted one of these. I think this will help me listen to more music because it makes it really easy to turn on and turn off. So thank you. I think that will help my mood, because I think that's part of my problem is I just let my brain wander, which is not good. I also, for my home automation, I use Smart Things, which this will connect to Smart Things. So it'll let me do things like turn the lights on and off and stuff like that. So thank you, Alex. That was super thoughtful. I just printed a bunch of stuff and I forgot to time lapse it. So I'll just do a recap. I'm making little table tent cards. They are 5.5 inches wide with 3 creases in them. So that way, focus, white balance. There we go. So they got 3 creases in them. This section is 5.5, this section is 5.5, and this I think is 2. So that way it gives a nice little table tent look. Then a piece of tape on the bottom. And then I did some just basic, no customers beyond this point. And then consuming raw or uncooked food, etc., can lead to illness. So pretty simple, pretty basic. I was a little worried about the table tents, but I did the math and the math worked perfect and I didn't have to do it again. So I'm very pleased with how they turned out. So I'll take a picture of them at the restaurant. Back from the restaurant, and they wanted me to make them some new menus. They had to pull this one out of the garbage can, so it's got some spills on it. They took their old menu, which is this thing. I think this is 12 by 18. That's kind of what it seems like. Nope, it's 11 by 17. And shrunk it down to a paper because being a restaurant and COVID, they have to wash these between each use, or they can just give these to people and not have to wash them. So they asked me to, they wanted 5,000 copies of this, and it's really bad. Like, you can't even read the headers and stuff because whoever did this did a bad job. So Harry typed it, and it is beautiful. They are gonna review it and just make sure there's no big issues because I told them I typed it. Now I'm really hungry, and they said come tomorrow and get a scone. So I'm going to, because their scones are delicious.
I know what restaurant he's talking about. People go there just for the scones. Their scones are so good. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're awesome.
But they want 5,000 copies, and I don't have 5,000 sheets of paper. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go get the paper tonight. I do have at least 1,000 pages, so what I might do is just, once I get approval, print them 1,000, take them in the morning, go get some more paper, print the rest, take them another day. But who would have thought that someone during this time is buying a business and redoing it? They're also planning on doing new exterior signs. So I have a company that I work with to do those. I know I said I was going to say no to this kind of stuff, but this is a like $6,000-7,000 project, and I get 10% off. So it'll be $600-700 to just kind of send some emails and do some back and forth. And he knows that. He knows that the price is the same, that he's not paying anymore, but I get a 10% commission basically for doing the sale. So he's okay with that. It'll be a good little income generator. But now I am going to look at, sorry, my mind was, I'm going to look at the artwork for some large format stuff that we got to do so that I can potentially get that printed. I have to reprint the orange one from last night, and then I need to do the backlit. So we have 2 new panels for the backlit, and it says that there's 4 things. So I'm thinking that there's 2 per panel, but I would rather it be 1. So I'm gonna look at it, talk to Bob, and maybe print it tonight. So let's get on with it. Well, Print Fam, it's almost midnight. It's time for me to call it. I was able to get those menus done, and I printed 1,000 of them. That's all the paper that I had, but I think that'll give them a good starting point. I had my wife proof it, and I proofed it after she proofed it, and I found a couple more mistakes. But between us, we found 15 mistakes. Some of them were, like, she didn't mark them because they were grammatic mistakes, and they were the same mistakes that were in the previous menu, but I just decided to fix them. The restaurant, the lady that used to own it, she named a bunch of the meals after like her grandkids, and so they just didn't have like the apostrophe with the S. So got that corrected, printed 1,000 of them. Need to get some more paper, but I'll take those tomorrow and we'll go from there. Tomorrow, the exterminator is coming to spray for spiders because they're getting out of hand in the garage, and we've got a bunch of wasps and hornets or something outside that are scaring my kids. Luckily, I found a guy, he charges $50 with a 3-month guarantee, and he's in BNI, which is awesome. So I'm excited. He'll be here tomorrow about 10:30, 11. And we've got to work on some yard signs and a few other things. So make sure you come back tomorrow. If you do have any questions about what I do, why I do it, how I do it, etc., leave those questions down in the comments. Thank you, Cam, for in the video. Really appreciate you. If you guys want to support the channel, you can do so with the links in the description. Patreon, Amazon affiliate, Amazon wish list. Thank you. I appreciate it. Not necessary, but it was very kind. I have been loving this dot. I listen to music all day. I'm actually feeling happy just because I could sing along and my mind wasn't thinking about the lack of money, and it was good. I really thank you so much, Alex. To show you kind of what it does, Cam, you might want to mute what I say. Turn the office light off.
Okay.
So cool. Turn the office light on.
Okay.
It's so cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I like home automation, and it's a lot of fun. The only other thing I'll mention is my buddy wants me to help him stream his chicken coop. So with my tech channel, people send me security cameras to review. So I have a mixture of like 10 different cameras out, and I tried it with a webcam, I tried it with IP cameras, I tried it with another IP camera over there, and I have this crypto dispenser so that it can feed the chickens. People can pay like Twitch bits and different things. So should be pretty interesting. Lots of fun happening. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing with friends, all that fun stuff. We'll see you in tomorrow's vlog, Print Fam. And it's Friday. Whoosh!
Huge shout out to our patrons over at patreon.com/TTMS.